Just think you can flap your yap. No cap, yo, we looking at the facts and stats. Second city gritty to across the map. Put your cleats on your feet while we run some laps. Buckle up your seat while we have some chats. Who the GOAT on the court, pictures and running backs. Plug in your jacks and you're whipping your phone. Shalom, let's get it on, just a set in the tone.
Welcome everyone to the Setting the Tone podcast. It's your guy Tone, and we back again in the place to be with a special edition Bears playoff football episode. And I got my guys J Mac and my man, the Boss Man, in the place to be.
Remind the name on the screen.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Get that out the way.
The Boss Man, not the boss wife, the Boss Man.
Yeah.
Fellas, how you living?
Man, I'm good, man.
We ain't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
Welcome back, brother. Welcome back.
I was waiting my turn, man. I had, y'all know what's happening with that already.
Yeah.
But, the holidays was good. You know what I'm saying? And, my wife's birthday is the day after New Year. So it's been all about her. I'm good. Is she good? I'm good.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and kick it off. J Mac, how you feeling, man?
Do you really want to know that?
No, I don't. Let me rephrase that, sir.
Please do.
Let me rephrase that. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm doing damn good. I'm doing well over here, my brother.
Hey, boss, this dude is off the chain already.
Hey, say, man, hey, you know how the wine? The wine say pause.
For sure.
Oh, my goodness.
Sure.
That's all I know.
We here today, folks, and it is playoff season, and the Bears are number 2 seed versus the Packers, the number 7 seed. And it's time to show these boys in the rubber match who the bosses of the NFC North really are. Is this the most important Bears-Packers game in the last 20 years? Why or why not? Last 20 years, so that would be 2006.
Well, I won't say that because 2018 was a good run. If it wasn't for the double doink, our offense wasn't as good as this one. Our defense was. So I won't say it could be, depending on how far we go. I'll say that because 2018 was nice.
We ran to the Super Bowl 20 years ago, right? Against the Colts.
Yeah. We lost though, so I don't know. It depends on how far we get in this year before I can say that. Because I also like 2010, 2011. We were one game away. The Packers had to beat us to make it to the Super Bowl. So I view it a little different, but I get what you're saying.
For me, yeah, it's important shit. First of all, to knock their asses out the playoffs. Second of all, to take the rubber match. Third of all, last time we faced them in the playoffs, they beat us.
Mm-hmm.
We've only played them twice prior to this time.
Right, but
the other time was before our life. We wasn't born yet.
Right.
No,
exactly.
I think it was 2010 when they went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, 2010, 2011.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
That was the second time we played them. We've only played them twice in the playoffs.
Right. So for me, with this being a rubber match, and it's the most important game because first of all, it shows our ascension in the division. It shows we making progress against the Packers because unfortunately they've been kicking our ass. You can't deny that.
That leads into my next question. If the Bears win, does it officially close the chapter on the Packers owning us in this rivalry? If we beat them in the playoffs, so don't close it. We don't play them in the playoff often. This will only be the third time. So no.
Well,
I'll say
just shut them up for a minute.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's it. Because it's been too much losing.
We only lost to them in the playoffs once in our lifetime. Everybody that's talking trash to us, they only got that one playoff on us. That's it.
Well, I'll say this. If we're talking about playoff, we all know that playoff and regular season are 2 different times of the year. So, I guess if we separate the two, then, you could say that because we haven't had any luck against them in the playoffs. So I guess it
Now,
is. It'll be our
we
most
1-1 in the playoffs. So
Right,
this is
but
only
I'm
the third
saying,
match.
but the first time we played them in the playoffs, none of us were born. None of the people we
right.
talk trash with were born. That don't even
Right.
mean nothing to us. What we
That's
gonna
what I'm
bring up
saying.
from that game? We can't bring nothing up
Nothing.
from
We
that.
can't tell you who the damn quarterback. I mean, I know
I
I
don't
couldn't
even
tell
know
you
who played
who
in
the
that
quarterback
game.
was. Me either.
But my thing is, it's been again, they've been whooping our ass for at least 30 years.
Yeah,
So this
I hear
one
what you're
game
saying.
is not. No, we gotta
Even if
No,
it's
we
the
gotta
high,
start.
even if it's at the playoff level, it still don't mean nothing.
no. I
No,
just don't think
no,
so. I don't think
Okay.
so
no.
because they like you said, one win don't cure ownership of a team. It just don't. And the way we've lost, sometimes we haven't been competitive. To see us like we are now, it's going to feel more, it's going to make us feel better about, who we are and where we're going. But to say it's our biggest win or does it change the narrative? I don't think so. I think we got
It also
to
be it also be our
consistent with the winning.
third win in 4 games against them.
It says it's turning the tide. I just,
Yeah,
no, the way we
that's
had to win with the comeback and all that,
That
I
shit
just
don't
don't think it
matter.
was consistency. It do when you're talking about
I
consistency.
thought W's matter. I ain't think if we won
They
by
matter
one or
on
we win by the last second. I ain't know any of that stuff mattered.
when you're talking
you
about
know you
legacy, the way you do it. Listen, if you got two people who winning and you talking about legacy, you got to separate them by something. If we're talking about, we're on the uprise, I
That's what
give
I'm
us
trying
that.
to.
But to say
Yeah.
we're totally changed, I don't believe it, Jeff. I'm just
Okay.
yeah,
they've
I can't
done so
believe
poor
that.
in the past. It's just hard to cross over right now. Now, if they
I
win, on the other
can't.
hand, that's what I'm saying. If they win, then we can start talking about it. But right now, we don't
Yeah, that
even
was
know
the
if they.
question. If the Bears won, that was the
Yeah, if the
question.
Bears won, no,
No, I
even
just
if
know. I
they
think it
win,
starts the
no.
conversation. That's just me.
Okay.
And yeah, it'll start mumbling. That's the
Yeah,
only thing I can say.
yeah.
Yeah, we as like Ben Johnson said, we still have to earn that respect from
That's
everybody,
it, and that's what
and
I think it is.
just being 1-1 in the division and actually winning the wild card playoff game. It's not enough.
No,
So
Okay.
what I
So
want to turn, I'm sorry, but just real quick, what I want to change the tide is some BTAs in those. We need
that's
some
what I'm saying.
BTAs
Yeah,
in that.
more convincingly.
Because,
Yeah,
right, they've had too many, and we ain't had none. So in order for us to change that tide, we need a few BTAs.
okay, I'm gonna move on from that question because I feel differently.
well, go ahead. Let's hear
Okay,
your point
what's
of
your
view.
take? Right, what's your
my
point?
my
Might
take
change my
is
mind.
my take is playoff victories hold more weight than regular season winning streaks and whatever. And if we've only
Okay,
met them twice prior to this game Saturday, and we're 1 and
okay,
1, the first time is not even on the table because it was
okay.
1940 something, and the
Right.
last time was 2010. So that's all we remember. So I'm saying this: if we beat them in the playoffs this year, we actually have the edge of bragging rights because we beat them most recently in the playoffs. 1, 2, we beat them 3 of the last 4 times we played them. I don't care if it was by 100 points or half a point. We beat them. We beat them. We beat them. We won the game. I feel like the owning thing, you can't say somebody own you if you have consistently beat them in previous years or previous matchups. So yes, they hold the record of more wins against us, but I'm only going by recent history where if we win a playoff game and we beat them uh, twice in the last 2 seasons, then that's recent history saying we on the other side of the winning track. So that's how I feel about it.
I get. Yeah. When you say it like that,
Yeah,
it's all in the way you frame it.
right. It's all right,
It
right.
makes sense.
I get how you saying it. I get how you saying it.
Yeah, that makes sense. But then they
But
can turn
I
around and do the
mean,
same thing and turn that,
right.
they can add history on to what you're saying and say, well, what about the last 6 years? So what's the point? What's
That's
the
30.
starting line? Where do we stop at
I
as
say the
far as
starting line. I say the starting line is Caleb
When we
Williams.
beat them last year.
And
Oh,
Caleb Williams because
okay?
he's a new leader of
well,
our team.
we can't do that.
Why
Why?
not? We
That's,
we
Why
don't we're
can't
not.
we?
Why can't we? We don't have Trubisky or Justin Fields back there. He's the leader of our team, Caleb Williams.
Okay.
So basically, you're going to start.
What's his name? Rodgers was beating us. He could say that because he was owning us. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The Packers necessarily couldn't say that, but Rodgers could say that because he was owning us. Now Caleb Williams is in there. He's got 2 wins out of his 4 matchups. Okay, and Favre, but Favre ain't saying nothing. He ain't talking because he a shitty dude. But anyway, I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn. We have Caleb has 2 wins in the last 4 matchups, and then if he stack a playoff win on top of that, yeah, I'm saying
I think
he can't
you would
carry
have to
somebody else's
that.
baggage from previous history. It's his,
I get that.
It's his team now.
But it's still Bears history. We're talking about Bears history, not quarterback history, though. If you're going to talk about quarterback history, you're going to keep it in his stats, then, ain't you? Because that's what they're going to do to us.
He's the face of the franchise. I thought that's what I'm saying. I thought he was.
But if you do that, I think you would have to preface by saying since Caleb's been here. I don't think you can say if you talk about Bears history, all of it matters, don't it? Well, okay. I mean, I ain't gonna say the we couldn't talk intelligently about 1940 because we wasn't there. So I get that. But from the time we started watching the Bears, now, I mean,
we can talk about 2010 when they beat us in the playoffs in the wild card game at home.
So y'all saying y'all saying if we win 3 of the last 4 games, they still own us.
I think the record for the most wins between 2 teams speaks abundance. I don't know that I can say with that short amount of time that's going to make a big difference as far as our history of playing them. I don't think a lot of fans will, take that. I think they're going to push back because it's only 2 and he's only 2-2. I think that's a big reason why they're going to. I mean, that's not a big stage to try to say, hey man, we kicking y'all ass. We got y'all.
But I'm saying if you add the playoff win, my point of this was, if you add the playoff win on top of that, their quarterback can't say they beat us in the playoffs.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's all it is. Other than that, we own his ass. We own him right now, I guess.
Playoffs is important, man. I don't know. Regular season, schmegular season. Right. I feel like I got a right to talk the most craziest shit to a Packers fan if we beat them Saturday. The most crazy shit for the next time we play them.
Because we don't see them until the next. I get that part.
Exactly.
I get what you're saying.
I'll be like, go fetch my slippers. I own you or something. I don't know.
We can still do that now.
We can still do that till the next time we meet. But I mean, I have to piggyback off what the boss man saying. I mean, you just can't go off recent history because my brain won't just let me stay in recent history.
Yeah, I need to stop living in the past. Stop living in the past.
Put it behind us.
Nah, I hear y'all. I understand what y'all saying. I hear y'all.
Right.
So, what does the playoff win mean for the quarterback on a big stage? What does it mean for Caleb? Like winning your first playoff game against this particular team?
It depends on his performance and what type of performance he have. I mean, again, everybody try to put this win on quarterbacks. It's a team win. Yeah, the quarterback gets the ball in his hand constantly, every play. But you can't keep putting that stat on just the quarterback.
I agree. I agree. Your defense plays a part. Your special teams plays a part.
Right. Everybody plays a part.
Coaching plays a part. Right. Football is
especially when it comes
sport.
to this team. You gotta, because defense plays a big part when it comes to our team as it's made up now.
Right. I mean, you just can't put that on that stat on a quarterback. Personally, I would say if we win and he does well, it gives him the confidence to go out there and do it again next week. To know that he can go out there and do it again. Or just to know that he can go out there and do it. Shit.
And then also, you think about and now that, but now also, when you're asking about Caleb, what it does for him is, it's consistency, it's confidence going into the new year. So that's why I'm more worried about I want to win. Don't get me wrong. But I'm more worried about his play because if his play is good and we lost a hard-fought game, then that goes on to next year. If we lose and he plays shitty, that also carries on to next year. So now, if he wins, that's going to do a world of difference for our team, the whole team, as it stands. Because that winning a playoff game against your nemesis and to do it convincingly, yeah, that's going to put the whole league on notice. And if we do it right, nobody's going to be able to touch us for a few years because when you do catch on to the offense, it's lights out. But before you do, it's a lot of special things can be done when nobody knows what to expect. So if they do it right and he plays a good game, it's going to be a problem for the league, not just the NFC North, the whole entire league.
And even if we don't win, I think, and he plays well, man, that's going to be a driving force in that dude that's going to eat at him the whole offseason.
Yes, sir.
And he's just going to come back just the way you can see from his maturation right now just how focused he is. I'm loving that because I don't think we've seen that within our quarterbacks. I don't know how long. So I think if we lose and he does well, him and Ben is just gonna come back razor focus, and like what Boss Man said, he's gonna put the league on notice.
Okay. All right, let's get into the game. Talking about the game, what is one adjustment the Bears must make from the regular season matchup against the Packers? They need to adjust going into the playoff game.
I think all of us got this same answer. Go ahead, Boss Man.
Pressure on the damn quarterback. He's got to create pressure. If you can, any quarterback that can throw a pass, if you don't make their feet happy, he's going to pick you apart. It's just too much. That all our opposing quarterbacks have too much time. And you can see it. Anytime they get pressure on the quarterback, it's not a competition. It's not. Because if you can't keep up with the offense, nobody knows what our offense is going to do. Half the time, the fans don't know what the offense is going to do. So the other teams don't. If
half
we can
the time,
get
the
defense,
offense don't even know what they're going to do.
That's all I'm saying. So if the defense can just get a couple 3 outs a game, I really believe a couple of games we had would have been blowouts.
Okay, and to add on to that as well, we need to get off the field on third downs on defense.
Yeah. We was one of the best at it. Now we're the 20-something.
We can't let them get third and long and then let them fucking complete a 15-yard pass and keep their drive going. We got to get off the field. We got to get them. We got to get more takeaways. But just to focus in, damn.
On the question,
we got to get more pressure.
Okay.
Definitely. Stop
the Packers. We haven't shown enough pressure. You saying?
No, it's not. Not to make a difference. But the couple of times you did see it, he when he had to make that second read, that's when the pick came off. When he's just able to sit back there and float left to right and not even chase him out the pocket and make him throw on a run, all he's doing is sliding back, and then throwing it 30 yards down the field. And he's murdering us with it.
Yeah.
So we got to do
something on third downs.
Yeah, and then they benched Tyreek. He a healthy scratch in the playoff. So I want to know that's about.
The playoffs?
If you look at it, it says he's a healthy scratch in the playoffs.
Well, I think what they attributed that to is ramping. I think they spoke on that.
Jalen Johnson.
Ramping him back up.
And Nation has just been doing better than him right now.
And Nation, without the interceptions, he has.
But he do got them. They are takeaways.
You can't take
what other reason would you attribute to?
No, definitely can't take that away.
What other reason would you attribute to Nation starting over Tyreek? Because of
the takeaways.
That's what I'm saying. So they won't takeaways. Yeah. And he's a ball hawk. He's always snatching at that ball. That's how he got.
I was watching another podcast, and the guy was saying that Nation is terrible in coverage.
Right.
Yes.
And I need
and the run.
Let me finish saying this. I need more details on that because takeaways means he's good in coverage, right?
No, takeaway just means he's good at stripping the ball, peanut punching after the fact.
Interceptions. He's getting interceptions.
Yeah, interceptions.
Does that mean he's leading the team in interceptions? I believe he's leading the league. Is that a coverage thing?
Yeah. No, it's not.
Actually,
it's
I'm
not.
sorry,
it's not because if you get
Bayard is leading the league, right? But he's up there. Nation is up there as one of the top guys.
Yeah, he's five, I think. But when you look at it, guys, a lot of the interceptions that we're getting are off scripted when we make them move their feet, not when they're on time. Look at the plays. If the pass is on time, we're not getting to it. It's these tips, it's the pressure, and that's good. That's why we need them front four to do better. That's where all our turnovers come in at. When we
Okay,
put
but
pressure on the opposite quarterback.
how is that any different than him being in coverage? So the quarterback had to move because it's off script, and he's moving because the defensive line made him move because it's off script.
Right.
So, and Nahshon is getting interception in the coverage. How's that not a coverage play?
Right. I guess it's the best way for me to explain it would be in basketball. You're getting a block if you're playing help D. Don't act like you're the most fearsome dude in the middle. If you're coming over from the weak side and get a block, okay, good play, but it's not from you. It's because the other guy didn't see you. That's where a lot of Nahshon's interceptions come. When Nahshon plays straight up.
Are his interceptions off the other guy's guy or not his guy? I think it's off his guy.
Yeah, it's off his guy.
But when you
targeting him in coverage.
Yeah.
If you throwing this way, you targeting him. So I mean, those are coverage sacks for
right. That's what I'm saying. They're not straight up interceptions. I mean, a takeaway is a takeaway. Don't get me wrong. But when they want a quick slant and then the guy run for 30 yards with Nahshon on him, that's called coverage. It's off coverage if it's a tip or if you slack off and come to somebody else's guy. That's help coverage. Straight up on Nahshon.
That's not what he's doing, though. That's not what he's doing.
Right, exactly. That's not what
he's
doing.
He's
getting his one-on-one.
He's getting his one-on-one.
Nahshon Wright is getting interceptions off of his one-on-one coverage.
Yes.
Y'all seen that?
Yes.
Okay, I must have been blind on them plays. Okay.
That's how he's getting his interceptions.
All of them were because of
that's how he's getting his interceptions.
But okay.
Now Bayard,
right? So what happened against Green Bay?
Bayard's getting the weak side blocks. Yeah, he's getting the weak side blocks. Yeah,
getting the tip interception. Right, his interception has been straight man to man. So
that's why I was like, how is it not? That's not a coverage. How's he bad in coverage? I understand he gets burned too, but to say he's bad in coverage would mean take his interceptions off the table. But you can't do that because he's got plenty of those. I would just say he's inconsistent in coverage. I wouldn't say he's bad in coverage.
But
he's got a lot of interceptions.
Inconsistency comes from the result of not being good in coverage, don't it? And where does the inconsistency come from then? I mean, I'm asking.
I'm trying to answer. I'm saying that it doesn't mean it's bad. Inconsistent doesn't mean it's bad necessarily.
Right. Because JJ is inconsistent.
So JJ inconsistent because he been out more than half the year. But how can you plan your defense off of inconsistency? How can you plan a defense like that?
Because he gonna if it's two plays coming his way, one of them he's gonna get. That's inconsistent. That's 50-50. But he's gonna get one of them if it's two coming his way. He gonna consistent would be consistent. Right, consistent would be if it's three coming his way, he get two. That's consistent.
Okay.
In my view, that's my perspective of consistent and inconsistent.
Okay.
I would say 1 out of 3 is consistent because you ain't gonna get everything just thrown your way.
Agree. I guess I was exaggerating the term a little bit, but I hear what you're saying.
No, I get it. I just when you planning for these things and you got inconsistency, it's hard to say run 3-4 hawk defense when you know that sometimes this guy's not going to be on the spot. When you see the problem with the Packers is he throws the ball to anybody and they all catch it. We should be having that same problem. Only Rome and what's the other one dude that always drop the ball, whatever. It's a difference when you got receivers like that. Okay, 1 out of 3 ain't bad because when you don't know what the other team's doing, it is hard to defend it. But you have to be able to play your position in the way that they don't want to throw to you unless it's wide open, and that's not the case with Nahshon. It's inconsistent play. And as a offensive coordinator for the Packers and the 49ers, they were salivating over that. Cross the middle, not deep. Cross the middle. Who's crossed the middle?
Yeah, but
that's on the linebackers.
Yeah,
that's on the linebackers. They was cheating up because. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say anything going across the middle is, especially in man coverage. That's on.
Who's on? No.
That's on the corner.
It's
Yeah,
underneath and
really?
it's over the top. Underneath is linebackers, over the top is safeties.
Okay, what about last week when I think it was JJ had, I forgot who it was in coverage going across the middle. He just got beat.
Yeah,
Couldn't
well,
keep up
JJ, well, that's what I'm saying. JJ, listen, JJ made
against
some
Amon
sense from
Ra.
the beginning of the season, bro.
I mean, if it's
It
deep,
was
I
a couple
understand it's the
times.
corners, but they're not going. They were picking us apart with short routes. They wasn't going deep, and that's the
It was
linebackers cheating up on the run because we
it
get
was
killed on
pick
the run.
plays, it was pick plays, and it was quick slants.
Yeah,
Quick slants
that's
go
what,
to the receivers and the slots, right?
but your
Stop doing
linebackers
it
got to
wrong.
drop back in coverage, or we gonna
Uh-huh.
get picked off. The corner's gonna get picked off, right?
So guess who
Yeah, they're
was
gonna
guess who
start.
was taking attention away from the linebackers? Them tight ends that was killing us was taking the linebackers away. So you got the deep third and the deep half. That is your safeties and your corners, buddy. That's not them. If you're expecting your linebackers to cover more than 10, 15 yards, you're losing already.
I'm not. But those were short passes, 10, 15 yards. I'm expecting my linebackers to cover that range.
I mean, get the Packers, I
Especially
was
up
saying
front.
20, 25,
What you
30.
say, J Matt?
I said, especially up front.
Yeah.
When it's all said and done,
Getting
the
it 10 to
front is our
15
problem.
yards. Because most of the time they'll dump it. They'll start dumping in front of the linebackers to get them linebackers to
The
cheat up
yak
so they
yard.
To
can't
cheat
go
up.
behind them.
The yak
And
yard.
McCaffrey was killing us with that, and they was cheating up on them, and they was throwing it right behind the linebackers. They was getting us.
The last two games before Detroit, that is, the problem with our defense, they couldn't stop the run. The Packers had over 200 yards, and I don't know what Frisco did. So, yeah, the linebackers had to cheat up. So, in those cases, yeah, you're going to get the 15 to, 10 to 15 yards because the linebackers got to cheat up for the run. And then they kept hitting McCaffrey on the screen outside, right? You got to come up for that. So, now all you got is corners and safeties back there.
He killed us on the run and the pass and receiving.
Yeah.
And we got to pick our poison. Which one we want to get beat on, the run or the pass?
So, right. And so the thing is, I don't want to pick on our passing yard. All that stuff is the problem because our front four not getting penetration. None of that. We wouldn't even be talking about this if our front four can get a little bit of pressure.
For me, and this is a playoff game. It's one and go home.
Yeah.
So we do have to pick a poison to stop.
Pick one.
We have to make them one dimensional.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, our as we always talk about the defense, they're not getting no pressure on the front four. So we got to be able to stop them in the passing game.
Yeah.
We got to be able to stop something.
Well, listen to this. If you stop the run, right? If you can stop the run, then your three linebackers can sink 10 or 5 to 7 yards back. Now everything's in front of you. Now we're talking about 3rd and 10s, 3rd and 12s instead of 3rd and 6s. And even when we get 3rd and 8 and 3rd and 9, they're still getting it. If you can force those guys to play to try to be one-dimensional by stopping the run, that's a lot better because you got more people to pass. That's harder to defend down the field. So you got to stop the run. If they stop the run, I love our chances.
I don't know. I just feel like if their passing game has killed us.
Yeah.
Because of sometimes lack in coverage. Somebody will blow a fucking coverage in, they'll take a 10-yard crossing route and they go into the house.
Yeah, so, that's a fact, man.
Okay. Sometimes that worries me too.
Okay, so let me throw this at you. What would you rather have? Would you rather have more people to defend a play? Or would you rather try to defend the pass? Because if you defend the run, you got more people to defend the pass. If you can't defend the pass, they can do both to you. Especially when you can throw screens to people like McCaffrey and Jacobs who know how to run that damn ball. If you stop the run, you close down one part of the game. And you can tell and put 3 linebackers back there for the tight ends. Now the safeties and the corners can do their job.
Okay.
They can even cheat a little bit.
To combat that, yeah, you stop the run, but you got no pass rush.
I'd rather deal with the pass with 8 protectors instead of 4, though.
Yeah, but if Jordan Love is standing back there, he's picking us apart. Anybody that's get time to stand back there in the pocket, they're gonna pick you apart. They're gonna pick us apart.
Okay. I get you.
Because, like I was just saying, there's always some lapse in coverage. Somebody will fuck up some coverage.
Yeah, yeah. When the quarterback got 5 or 6 seconds, it's hard to hold anybody in this league.
Yeah, we don't want nobody with 5 or 6 seconds. Hey, get all them fools off the field. Put the bench in. You got 6 seconds to throw the ball.
Bring the ball, bring the bus in, y'all.
Man,
Right.
That's about of time.
hey, which matchups in this game worry you as a Bears fan? Any particular matchup?
Secondary, period. The secondary scares me, period.
Any like
Matchup,
receiver on their
matchup.
squad worry you or no? Any
No, because they all the same. Nobody stands
They
out.
all fast. No,
They,
they
and,
all
they, and they
fast.
all catch the ball.
They all fast and
Yeah.
they can catch.
He
And
doesn't have to pick.
no, you don't. And that's the way it should be with our team because that's the type of receivers we got.
Yeah. Catch the ball consistently.
When you have a plethora of receivers who can catch and fast, we're not fast defensively, especially in the secondary. We're not fast at all. So
I don't think
that's gonna be
our
an issue.
defense believe in that whatever he's running. I don't think they believe in whatever he's running. The only thing that I'm gonna tell you why our defense happy because of the takeovers, the takeaways. If we don't have a takeaways, I guarantee it'll be a revolt against Dennis Allen. And he's not a bad coordinator. I don't think we have the people to do what he wants to do, though. I don't think we have man-on-man coverage.
I think that's more of a bigger issue than his probably scheme is not having
Yeah.
people do what he
Yeah.
wants to do.
so in a situation like that, this wasn't one of my questions, but made me think of it. Do you try to tailor your defense to fit the talent you have, the players you have? I mean, you're trying to force a scheme on talent you don't have. You don't have the talent to do this. So why don't you tailor it to what you got? No?
That's what they all supposed to do, right?
That's what I
Taylor,
You should
thought.
not. Well,
talent
they
that you
started
got.
doing that recently because the quarterbacks. They're like,
I don't
why
think
draft
Dennis
him?
Allen is doing that though. That's my problem with him.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
well, he came in and worked with what he had, and I agree with you.
So
You have to, if you draw it around the people you have, at least you're getting their best because they feel comfortable
right,
with what they're doing.
right.
So yeah, it's better to build around the people you have. You can't come in and take a whole bunch of people that know how to run a 3-4 and run a 4-4 scheme. It's not going to work. It's just not. So you got it. I'm glad they finally started doing it because remember that was a big thing. 15, 20 years ago about the quarterbacks. They come in there and try to make them pocket passes, and that's just not what they were. So it's the same thing on defense. You got to plan and run your best scheme with the people that's qualified to run that scheme.
Until you get the
Right
players to optimize your look, I think you gotta like, all right, what is this team good at? Let's make my defense for that. Because
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
not getting
I think
I'm
that's
not
one of
getting
the
their
reasons
best.
why we got. I think that's one of the reasons why we got right because he fits DA's profile, DA's and
Al Harris.
Al Harris profile. So I think
Well,
that's
that's
one
what
of the
Ben
reasons why
said.
we got right.
Ben said he picked that staff because they was hardcore, and that's what he wanted as a coacher. I love Eric Bieniemy. Oh my God, I love Eric Bieniemy when he was with Reed over there. Man, he don't take no shit. I love Eric Bieniemy's training
Me
and the
too.
way he
Me
act in
too.
practice, man.
Mhm.
Hold him accountable. Ain't no talk to me after practice. Right here, and we're gonna deal with it right now. I love it. I love it. It forces them to practice the right way. You don't want to be yelled at. You don't want to be talked to. You do your shit right.
Would
I
y'all
love
want
it.
the defense to gamble for turnovers or play disciplined and conservative? This is the
If you
last
heard
game.
me watch the game, you know that already. Jump
This
the
is
fucking route, please.
potentially the last game. You want them to
Yeah,
Yeah,
gamble
this
yeah.
is
or just to play conservative?
Smart gambles.
because right now, yeah, you got to take that 50-50. Because if we go into the game with as potent as Green Bay's offense is, if we can hold them to 19 points, I think we're good. I
Yeah, we
think
just
we'll
held
be
them to
good.
16. We just held them to
Right.
16. We
I
can do it.
think we'll be good.
Yeah.
And the offense takes off with whatever game plan Ben Johnson could be cooking up. If you can't run the ball, then we got issues because everybody running the ball on them. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be. Hopefully, that won't be an issue. I don't think
yeah,
it should be.
hopefully because last game it
Listen,
was an issue. We couldn't take off.
the reason why sometimes we have luck and sometimes we don't because it's a mindset. And when you go into a game, tackling a grown ass man that run 20 to 22 miles an hour ain't no easy job, first of all. But the level of sloppiness with tackling in the league right now, you have to be good at that scheme because tackling is out the door right now. A lot of people scared because of the fines and penalties, but Tackling ain't no skill no more, man. You pushing people out of bounds, reaching for their ankles and hoping they fall when you trip them. It's a few people in this league still tackling. And if it ain't a mentality, it's a mentality.
Is it anybody
one of our issues
particularly
on defense?
Is it anybody personally you want to see struggle the most on the Packers? Like, just I want this guy out the game. We need to take him out. We don't need to have him have any impact on the game.
Gary,
You know what? Fuck them. Fuck them all. I hope they all struggle. For the simple fact, it's all on fucking social media how they wanna defend their brother Jordan Love because they think that that the hit on him was dirty. The
Austin
first dirty
Booker.
hit was right. The first dirty hit was by
Melton.
number 25 on
25, the one who got burnt.
Yeah. Right. So fuck them. I hope they all struggle. Now,
you know what? And let's end that bullshit. End that bullshit. That was not a dirty fucking hit. When you talk to lower your head when you make a tackle, you talk to lower your head when you finna get hit. Now that man saw that him coming out the corners. I put his head down. That man was already in tackling mode. He couldn't even see the man duck his head. Get the freak out of here with that.
Yeah, that wasn't a dirty hit. So
it wasn't a dirty hit. The football hit.
They want to bring it like Josh Jacobs said. Bring it. Come on
with it.
Because I'm quite sure that the locker room got word of it.
Yeah. I just worry about them trying to do something to Caleb. Like they're gonna try to do something dirty to him.
They're gonna have to come on with it. That's 6'4", 240. Boy, come on with it. They're gonna have to come on with it. He ain't fragile like Mr. Love. Who they gonna hate next year if they lose? They so fanfares. I can't stand them fair weather fans.
All right, this is I'm gonna spin it to some negative Nancy shit right here. Shout out to J Mac.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much does losing this game hurt compared to any other loss?
Man, that's a fucking 50. Right now, the way I feel, that's a 50.
It's a 50. That'll hurt. That'll hurt.
Yes.
Okay, well, here's your controversy. Here's your controversy then. It's not going to hurt me at all. I tell you why. Because we was picked to win 2 games, 3 games, 6 games, 7. Everything after that 7 game was gravy. Where we're headed, I'm proud of as a Bear fan in a long time. If we win, it's more gravy. If we lose, wash the fuck out next year. That's just me, guys. I'm happy. I ain't seen this in a while, and it's convincing.
I'm only giving it a 50 because it's the Packers.
And I get you on that.
If it was anybody else, I would be right there with you. Because
I feel
and the way we've grown this year as a team compared to last year, the last 3 years, it's growth. But
it is
because it's the Packers. No, it's on a 50 if we lose this.
You see, for me though, for everything that you said. For everything that you just said is the reason why nothing's going to take this season away from me. I'm so proud of my boys for the way they playing and the culture change and they standing up and they taking that ass whooping from their coach and just because they want to get better, you can't budge me this year. You can't budge me. I'm good because I was hard on this year. I ain't watching no games. I didn't even go to my game this year. I'm like, fuck that. I want to look. Y'all gonna quit taking these fans for advantage and y'all gonna have to start showing something. And they did, and I got love for them because of that. Whatever happens.
I agree that everything that we've accomplished so far in this season is above what is expected.
Right.
This could be considered gravy on the top or icing on the cake or whatever, how you want to look at it. However, once we got past 9 wins, on the inside, I personally started having expectations. You know
As you should. Mm-hmm.
Before then, I didn't expect anything. I didn't expect anything.
Exactly.
Right, I didn't.
I had none. I was going game by
conflicted.
game.
Like it's all gravy after the 9. It's all gravy after the 9, but it's also I got expectations after the 9 as well. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right.
Well, they're professionals. They're professionals. They get paid to do what they do. So yeah, I agree with you on that. That you should because they're professional.
Conflicted. It's both. It's really both for me. Like I'll be proud of the season, but I'll be so hurt and so pissed that we lost to them turds.
Right. I'll be pissed because it's the Packers, but I'm not going to take away from their season by staying down too long. But I feel you. I would hate to lose. I won't want to lose to nobody, but them makes it extra, it's worse. Yeah, but I still, after it's all said and done, I'm proud of the job they did this year. They finally got a coach. Well, they had a coach in Lovey too, but they finally got a coach that's changing the culture and the offensive culture. Lovey didn't do that. Lovey did the defense, and he made it hum like it always did. But I think he fell short. He should have got somebody like Mike Marks that knew offense a long time ago. I feel like we're really starting to change our offensive profile. It ain't run, pass no more. And go play good defense and kick field goals.
If you look at it, I mean, most Super Bowl winners, they either good on offense or they good on defense. So I mean, you gotta. I ain't gonna say you gotta pick your poison, but most Super Bowl winners have excelled on one side of the ball. To me, I don't remember when the last time we had a Super Bowl winner that excelled on both sides of the ball.
Not the
well, name
not
me
the
a
Eagles
time
last
where
year.
That excelled on both sides.
Yeah, they had a great season with Charles. What's his name? Saquon Barkley, and
they were the top five in both sides.
And in the Super Bowl, the quarterback had a great game, and they were really a good defensive team last year.
Yeah, they top five in both sides of the ball last year.
I thought they was just top five in offense.
Oh, they defense.
Great defense.
Yeah. But let me ask you, this is what I'm going to say. When have you ever seen a great defense be beat by a great offense in the Super Bowl?
Who
85 Bears, Ravens, Frisco against the Chargers last year. I've never Denver's defense against Cam. I've never seen a great offense outplay a great defense. It takes the life out of you when you can't do shit on offense, especially if it's great.
The greatest show on turf. Who did they play in the Super Bowl that year? Whoever it was, they demolished them, right?
The motherfucking Patriots was popping the shit out their ass. Every time they touched the ball, the Patriots
but they won. But they won. The offense.
Oh, you talking about who did they beat?
Yeah.
The Titans, Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
They had a good defense. Yes, they did. That's the closest I've ever seen.
Yeah, Music City Miracle.
Yeah,
was that it?
That was that same year. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, keys to victory for the Chicago Bears. They can't play from behind against Green Bay. They get the first 10 minutes. We got to come out winning.
Got to start this game like they started the second game, pounding that rock. They waited too long in the first game and fell behind. When they started running in the second quarter, they put that 17 play together, and that's when I knew that game right there. We are not the same. We don't give up. Y'all better come with it all game. Yes, right. That's right.
I wouldn't say. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to piggyback off of that. I think we need a faster start.
Yeah.
Sustain long drives, keep the defense off the field. And again, first, a fast start. Keep the defense off the field. Get off on third downs and control the trenches.
Dictate the
those
tone
are
of the
three
game,
tops right there. Right.
Yeah.
Dictate the trenches. Dictate the best thing. Dictate them damn trenches.
Keep the playbook wide open on their ass so we can't be predictable. And the crowd, when we're on defense, we need the crowd to be loud as fuck.
Mm-hmm. So, loud on defense, quiet on offense, according to the fans.
Yeah,
I see that TikTok. The dude was saying that the players have been asking for the crowd to be quiet when they're on offense, and so they got this guy. I guess he's known. I didn't know him, but I guess he's known.
Danny Parkinson.
He said it's not only coming from
Danny
the players.
Yeah.
That was him. Okay, I don't know. But yeah, so and I agree with that, dude. When your offense is working, you need the offensive players to hit the play. Especially the way you got to call being plays.
Do not abandon the run, y'all. Do not abandon the run.
Right. You had Jerry Azuma stinging out the same thing. So they passing the word around, for the fans to be quiet on offense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay patient on offense. Do not abandon the run too quickly. I know you want to get cute and do some tricks and shit like that, but just run it down their throat so the fourth quarter comes and they worn the fuck out.
That's all I'm saying. So, and that's why I didn't understand against Detroit when we got that turnover. We didn't run the ball not one time that the next series when we went 3-and-out when they won the game with the field goal. We didn't run the ball not one play. 3 pass plays and a couple penalties sprinkling in between. I couldn't
We need
believe
the
it. I'm like,
we
Ben,
need
not
the
one run?
mhm. We need the defense to play inspired ball. They need to be violent. They need to be disruptive.
I was
More than
just thinking that
yeah,
we need
because
to be straight violent
Well, the
each
thing
it's
that
play.
I'm happy about,
win or go home. That's how you got to be
yeah,
thinking from the
that's
first
it.
snap to the
That's it.
last snap.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy because they know it. You know, they said it. It's out there. When they when they lost against Frisco, they stood up and said, "We know what it is. We know we got to be." So it's out there. They know it. They're conscious of it. So we'll see what that does. You know, usually, when a grown man feel like they're not doing their best, if they got any kind of integrity, they're gonna come out, a little bit better.
Facts.
At least that's
Win
what we
third
hope.
downs on both sides of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
Definitely.
That's
That's it.
that's super important because
And it
we
has
give up
happened
big
every
plays on third down on defense. When we're on defense, we give up too many big plays. You
Too
know,
many.
everything you're asking for has happened when we control the run. Everything you say that we need to do, we do when we run the ball effectively, I should say.
we do good
Uh,
on third down in the second half on offense, but that first half, three and outs.
No,
We got to do better in the
it's
first
like you
half.
got to feel pressure. It's like you got to feel pressure. And I don't like that because he's going to get the wrong mindset. You don't have to wait till it's pressure to start playing. It's pressure every week walking out that damn locker room.
no, that's why we need a faster start when we get out there,
Facts.
Yeah,
and quit playing from behind.
Yeah.
Because
exactly.
the more you play from behind, you're going to feel that pressure to go out there and to produce. And
Yeah,
when you feeling pressure like that, that's when you, unfortunately, sometimes pressure busts pipes. That's when you fuck up because the
Yeah.
world is on you. Then you got to produce and everything's got to be perfect. So
Right.
you
You're
come
not gonna
out
be
there
perfect
loose,
every. You're not gonna be perfect every last drive. Some of those last
right?
drives gonna fail, and we've seen it. And we got to have a big enough cushion where we don't have to rely on that last drive. Let's start fast.
Start the
here's
game
one
out
that we didn't
loose
say.
and
Here's one that we
fast.
didn't say.
I'm still going, so go
He,
ahead.
oh, I'm sorry. Where are you? I apologize. Go ahead. I didn't even hear you. I apologize.
Nah, I didn't. I was still giving our, what I think we should.
Okay.
Yeah, red zone, no field goals, touchdowns. We need touchdowns
Yes,
in the
sir.
red zone.
Yes, sir. No 3 pointers.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Stay
No.
away from 3 pointers.
Mm-mm.
it's a playoff game. It's a playoff game, and I think it can get dangerous if you only putting three up on the board instead of seven.
Now, only time it wouldn't get dangerous for us, that's dangerous. But the
Mhm.
only time it wouldn't get dangerous if you got a kick ass defense.
Right, right. I mean, I
But
was speaking on the
with
offense
our
side.
defense, with our defense, we can't take three. We need
Yeah,
seven.
facts. You're right. You good point.
We
That's
need
an
seven.
excellent point.
Now that
Yeah,
goes
I
back
just,
to Boss Man's speaking on when you got a
as
damn
many
good
times as we
defense,
have come back,
take three.
yeah, as many times as we have come back, it's a good thing to know that we have the capabilities, but why can't we play like that in the first quarter? We got to come out quick,
Right.
and
That
then
comes with the
Caleb,
fast
this
start.
is what I was gonna say. Caleb, use your freaking legs. You don't have to throw it because it's a pass play. You know that, right? Please run the ball. I'm talking to you, Caleb. Run the
Yeah, for
ball, pimp.
real. Run it,
You
bro. You got
6'4",
it.
240, bro. Run
He
that
ain't
ball.
6'4" though, dog. You got to stop
I
saying
know, I
that.
know. I know. With his cleats on. I'm hoping when he's speaking to an assistant.
He
What is he,
ain't finna
6'2"?
grow no more either.
Yeah,
What is he,
he
6'2"?
ain't growing no more.
Hey, I done seen them cleats get changed, man. I done seen them cleats get changed in the locker room.
Hey,
No, what is he?
another.
6'2", 6'3"? What is he?
I think
Six
he like
one.
6'1".
6'1"?
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, but to being 6'1", 240, bro, you're gonna have to lower that shoulder a few times. I guarantee a couple of them safeties back up off your ass.
A
And
couple of
then
them
come on
safeties
back with
gonna
my
want to
one
put it
guy
on
and
him.
Swift. Shit, they don't want to see it.
That's why I don't worry too much about him getting hurt. He ain't no skinny dude back there.
Nah,
I don't know if
nah.
he's
Nah,
240.
he
He
is
ain't
not
that
skinny.
skinny.
He is very
You know what
tough and durable. Very
I
durable.
see? I see last year Hurt and Saquon. They didn't know who to key on. And it was wide open runs for both of them because they didn't know who to key on. I don't know what the hell going on now with filling a run game. Because Lane been out the whole year, but you ain't gonna put none on one lineman, so I ain't buying that. But yeah, that's all I see, man. I think it could be beautiful if they do that a little bit more. They wouldn't know who with Swift or Montgomery. They wouldn't know who to key on.
Hey,
Just
another
real
key to
quick,
victory.
but
Go ahead,
I'm sorry, but just real quick, back to what you were saying. That's where more comes in at your offensive play calling and your offensive coordinator. His offense is totally different. So you can see that this year with the new coordinator that they got.
Right.
So yeah, they change coordinators like every year so far, like every last 3 years at least.
And you've seen that in Detroit with Ben Johnson left.
It's gonna be their third coordinator in 3 years too when they get a new one because they fired old boy.
Yep.
Yeah, they did fire.
So them coaches and the coordinators and play calling I mean, it's a big part of it. It's a big part of that offense why they ain't took off. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. Another key to victory would be like defensive takeaways and turn those into points. That's key to our team for success on this particular team. Takeaways and turn them into points.
Well, the last few takeaways, we haven't really scored.
Yeah, that's the problem. When we turn them into points, it's a good look for us. We get wins when we turn them into points.
The last turnover we scored again was that the interception from Frisco?
No, the interception for Frisco, but we still lost that game. That was the only.
I'm just saying,
that was the only outlier where we didn't win when we got a takeaway. But other than that, when we usually get a takeaway, we usually win.
Right. Well, I know one thing: we should be watching that Seattle tape because Seattle shut their ass down 3 points.
Another
Seattle got a better run defense.
Yeah. We can't stop.
Always.
Another key takeaway: aggressive coaching. Key to victory: aggressive coaching on both sides of the ball. Lay it all out there. There's no tomorrow if you don't.
Right.
Tomorrow doesn't happen if you don't put it all on the field.
Well, I say, we haven't seen a lot of rookie mistakes from Ben. That still sits in the back of my mind. He doesn't seem to be a rookie quarterback. I mean, a rookie first-time coach like a lot of them are. He's more disciplined. But every once in a while, I can see some of the play calling he does, and it's like, okay, that's a little rookie-ish. How did you think that was going to work? So, but yeah, that dude's sitting in the back of my mind. Will he be out-coached? Because, Matt LaFleur ain't no punk.
That's a good question. Who's the better coach in this matchup?
So with you saying that aggressive coaching, sometimes that might lead to some of the cute plays.
So
don't you think?
It might. But if we're moving the ball down the field and we're in good, we're ahead of the chains, I'm okay.
No need.
We're behind the chains. If we're behind the chains, you're trying to get cute. That's just not discipline. That's just reckless.
Right.
In my opinion, I've seen Ben do that. Like, what are you doing? Get the first down. Right. Get the first down, Ben.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to teach a winning mindset. And when you're a first-time coach with a bad team, you're really looking at the year after your first one because you think that the first year is going to be you getting used to everybody getting used to your voice, blah, blah, blah. The takeoff like the Bears did is a different thing. It looks like he knows what he's doing most of the time, but there's still some rookie mistakes out of there. I mean, in there.
Yeah, I mean,
to answer your question before I lose it, I got to give it to Matt LaFleur right now as the best coach on the field because he's proven.
What is he
proven already? I mean, he's done one in the playoff before. I mean, he ain't been in the Super Bowl. Don't get me wrong, but
he's won one playoff game, right? I believe.
Yeah.
Yep. Against Dallas.
But even so, every time you lose a game, you still learn from it. I'm just going off experience. I just can't give it to Ben. I think we're going to win, but when you ask me a straight out question in the playoff, I think Matt LaFleur right now is the better coach. He's been there and done that.
Okay. Yeah, I have to agree with that. Right now, LaFleur will have the edge in the coaching.
Yeah.
So y'all telling me if the Bears beat the Packers, it quickly changes from LaFleur being the better playoff coach, because they only both won one each. If the Bears,
I'm telling you right now, if he beat Matt LaFleur, he ought to be ashamed of it. Matt LaFleur ought to be ashamed of this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So yes, you goddamn right. He's gonna look real bad on Matt LaFleur. You absolutely 100% right.
So, but I mean,
that's why I love it. That's why I love it.
Unfortunately, you can't put everything. I mean, the players they're gonna have to come. They got to come out and play. Only thing they can do is call the plays, and the players
Call the
are the
right
ones that got
plays.
to
Call the right
right.
plays. We can't
The
have no
players
fourth
are the
and
ones that got
short.
to execute it, though.
Yeah.
We can't have no fourth and
Players got to
short
execute it.
in field goal range, and then try to get cute. Just kick the field goal. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we ain't got no points on the board.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Because points give players confidence. It does.
Yeah. Because I've
So,
seen
and I
Ben
love
do that.
what you said. I love what you said, J Mac. That's 100% true. Coaches coach, players play.
But
It's a chess
if you
match.
put your players in a bad situation as a
Uh-huh.
coach, you calling the
Uh-huh.
wrong scheme,
Yep.
wrong play at the wrong time of
Yep.
the game.
Yep.
I don't care who the player is. If it's the wrong shit, it's the wrong shit. You getting burnt. You getting toasted out there.
Okay,
Yeah,
but so what if the coach is
can't
calling
cover
the play
nobody?
and you know you ain't got the player to run the damn play?
You got me in an all out blitz, and they just running post routes and man, nah. It's not
Well, it's all a guess.
advantageous.
It's all a guessing game when you get down to it because there ain't no way you can tell what's going on in nobody else's head. You can look at
but you
formations.
gotta watch tape. You gotta know tendencies and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but
in today's game, not so much. The play calling from week to week is so different now.
Yeah.
You know, because of this, they going after the set skills instead of just trying to say, well, this is the offense, I'm gonna run, get used to it. So you got something for McCaffrey, you got something for DJ Moore, you got something from one guy, you got something for Swift, you got something for Rome. Play calling from week to week is so diverse now, man. It's hard, bro. It's hard. That's why
I've seen the Packers run the
far.
same play on the Bears in those two games at least 4 or 5 times. So you know this play is in their playbook.
Yeah, well, our defense is shit though.
Our defense got to be in the right defense for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
have you seen tackling in today's game though?
It's the matter in which they call those plays.
That's my point. When we got to put our team in the right position to defend the play. If you got them in the wrong defensive scheme to defend the play, then it's not on the players really. I can't defend something if I'm not in the right position.
Listen,
No, Jay.
You have to know what your players
I gotta make a play.
Of.
If you got me on the line, I gotta make a play in the back behind me and shit like that.
If you got your DBs up front, then that ain't on the DBs.
That's what
because
I'm saying.
Obviously they on the line because they trying to create pressure.
They either trying to create pressure, they trying to disguise as a pressure. But when you trying to disguise as pressure, you can get beat.
But that's where, like us, we need pressure on the quarterback. And if you bring them up to blitz and rush the quarterback, they can easily throw it over our head because our secondary is trash sometimes. We lose shit.
And at the same time, well, you're gonna lose somebody when you're chasing them for 4 or 5 seconds. That's why you say pressure is the key. That's why you can say everything you want to say. Pressure stops all that on both sides of the ball. What you say? Trenches. If you win the trench game on both sides of the ball, it's over. That's over.
That's true.
If the front four get to you, there's nothing you can do.
That's facts.
You should have plenty of coverage then. You got the rest of it, seven
damn plays. That's why I say stop the run. If you stop the run, you got 7 goddamn players back there playing the pass. Stop the run.
So is it a zone or man-to-man against the Packers? What's the ideal?
I think because we're ball hawks, I think zone. In my opinion, because we're ball hawks.
Yeah, man, we're not, just from what I've seen, we're not good at man coverage right now. We just not good.
And that's what Allen wants. He said he loves man coverage.
Yeah. And
that's terrible.
Yeah.
That's why I think
we're not good at man coverage.
It's not playing to our strength of our players.
We're not. So that's why I think that, everybody think DA gonna be back next year. I'm not so sure. Did you see the way he looked at him after that motherfucking Detroit game?
Nah.
Go back and look at the way he looked at DA after that damn game.
The defense only gave up what? 19 points? That ain't a bad defense.
But critical times, though. Look at all the busted plays, man.
I think the offense dropped the ball. 16 points.
Defense stumped. Defense. They wouldn't look. I think they was trying some new shit to see what they could do in the playoffs, man. I don't know. I'm hoping that's what it was.
Who, the defense was trying new shit or the offense?
The offense. They looked at slow. They looked at methodical. I don't know what the hell was wrong with our offense.
They wasn't trying nothing new though. They looked
I don't know
Like
what
they
that
wasn't.
that stunk like that. That's even scarier.
Yeah, they
Very
looked like
vanilla.
they wasn't ready.
That's all I'm saying.
Very
Like they
vanilla.
cash it in, trying to get ready for the playoff, but then sit them down, coach.
So
Something.
control the tempo, finish in the red zone, and
Yeah.
force mistakes are our keys to winning this game.
Run
Anybody
the
got
ball.
any?
Run the ball.
Run the ball for sure. For sure.
Right on.
Anybody got any score
Right.
predictions?
BTA.
How would this game
That's all
unfold?
I
Anybody
want.
got some score predictions?
I say Bears 28-23.
Bears 24-17.
Bears 137. Packers 3.
There you go.
I'll
like
take
that.
it. I'll take
I
it.
like that.
If that game,
I like that. Yeah. That's
Hey,
even better. That's even
they
better.
might
you
just
want
give them a Super
BTA,
Bowl
right?
trophy
You
for
want
that.
Right.
BTA?
There you go. There you go. That's that BTA I'm looking for.
That's
That's
strictly
that
BTA.
Hey,
BTA I'm looking
that's
for.
child abuse, dog. That ain't BTA. That's child abuse.
That's fine. They the Packers.
Next thing you gonna
They
see
the
them
Packers.
CPS hats.
Hey, J Mac want
CPS
child
hats ready.
abuse out there.
Yep. Child abuse.
Ooh-wee. I
Call
love it.
the state on us.
Hey, you mess around, let us win. You gonna see me with a CPS hat on.
Right on.
Hey,
Right.
if we
For
blow them
real.
out, I'm not saying 137, but I think it's gonna be a comfortable lead. I think we're gonna lead by more than 7. We're gonna win by more than 7.
I think
Okay.
if they come in there, see, they're entitled. I still think they got that entitled feeling. I don't think they think we're real because of the way we beat them. That's dangerous on both sides because if they can prove it, then you're going to see a lot of heads hanging around the third quarter for the Bears. If we punch their ass back in the mouth like we did coming out of the halftime of that first game, you're going to see the Packers defense start dropping their heads because they're not used to this. This is a walkthrough for them most of the time.
Right, because all the Packers doing, even they players,
Mm-hmm.
coming from the
No
players, all
respect.
they doing is bumping their fucking gums.
No
Right,
respect.
no fucking respect. So I'm glad that our locker room is silent, taking all of this shit in.
Yeah, don't get an opponent bulletin board material before the matchup. Do your smack talking after. If you're a player, fans, we could do it all day, every day. But players, talk your smack after the game. Don't get them bulletin board material because they're gonna take advantage of it. Gonna, as Michael Jordan say, I took it personal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And to me, if
And
you're going to play sports and you get paid that amount of money, you have to almost have that mentality.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right
you
now-
count the rings when you count the people who had that mentality, like Kobe and Mike. That's what 11 rings between the two. You can't beat that, man. That's the winning mentality. Now you may not make a lot of friends, but that ain't what I'm here to do.
Yeah, with this game, I'm taking it real personal.
Taking it personal. Yeah.
Well, 137 sound a whole lot personal to me. 137
Hey,
damn.
J Mac, will you come on the podcast, man? After the I don't know when we doing it. We doing it Sunday or Monday? I don't know. But you come on the podcast.
Ready, BTA.
Yes, come with the belt to ass, please. Come with it. I'm gonna come with the grilled cheese sandwich. You come with the belt to ass.
Listen,
In the big head.
now, unfortunately,
Yes.
Saturday I'll be in Long Beach. I'm taking the wife away.
The game is
for
Saturday,
her
so we're not gonna
birthday.
do the podcast Saturday. We probably try to do
Okay.
it Sunday if possible. Yeah.
So now, if they have Wi-Fi on the cruise ship, I'm definitely coming.
Okay.
So I got the okay to travel out the country. So not telling too much of my damn business, but I got the okay. So I should be able to do my damn podcast if I could be out the damn country.
Enjoy, my brother. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Enjoy those waters.
So you saying the feds ain't looking for you, huh? You can leave the country.
As long as the feds ain't looking for money, I'm going every time. And if they is looking for me, I got some questions.
I can leave the country, y'all. The government gave me the okay.
Right on. Right on.
I'm good. I'm good.
Word. All right, hey, man. Before I forget, Earl, you
Yes, sir.
you had one you wanted to add to the keys to victory. Is there anything else you want to add?
Oh, I said it.
Okay.
Caleb has to use his legs more. Not because we need him to gain the yardage. It's going to make them linebackers start keying. You love your tight ends over the middle, bruh. Get your couple off the back and make them boys start cheating up. Make them key on you and watch how that middle open up.
All right.
Keep the drive moving. Keep the drive moving.
I know that
Give me one more. Show me again. Show me again, J-Mac. Where that belt ass at? Where it go,
There
man?
you go. Get that 2x4 to that ass.
I love it. You need to paint that motherfucker blue and orange, baby. I love
Right
that.
on. Right
That's
on.
a good idea.
It should be hanging over your left shoulder. It should say belt the ass on that. BTA on that
Say
motherfucker.
BTA on that motherfucker. Right
Hell
next to the
yeah.
Bears flag.
Yes,
Right
sir.
on.
Show.
Shit, yeah.
Make
Nah,
sure you
get
put
that going.
25 on that motherfucker. They don't know
We gonna work on
where
that.
the reference coming from.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on that.
Yeah, I like that. When you picked it up, I'm like, oh hell no. I'm still staring at that limp on your right shoulder right there.
Nah, it's gonna be the hardest podcast of the year if they lose, but if they win, oh yeah, it's gonna be too easy to talk shit.
Yeah, real easy. Real easy.
Yeah.
Head gonna be huge.
Yeah, your head gonna be big as hell,
I'm gonna have to watch my screen. My screen, I'm gonna use the whole width on my screen.
For sure.
I might give you one of the big hats.
That's what we talk about, J-Mac.
Mm-hmm.
His head gonna fit that big hat this time. Ain't gonna be no foam on the inside.
You ain't lying. It's gonna fill it full.
Man.
Hell yeah.
We used to do that to my cousin. They wear
the
hats with the strap on the back. That must be the last one holding on for dear life.
We say for dear life.
That last little snap.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Well, hey, before you cut us off, man, I'm gonna say, hey, man, it's been a pleasure getting back with you, fellas. I have missed the podcast. I'm working on it. Is all I can say, fellas. I'm working on it.
Hey,
it's all
life
good.
be life, man. Take care of your business.
Right. There you go. Life be life. Do what you got to do, man. As long as you're good and healthy.
We'll be here. We ain't going nowhere.
For sure. I appreciate that.
Good and healthy.
Appreciate that.
All right.
Go,
on that note, fellas, J-Mac, you
all
got
right.
something you want to take us out with, man?
Yeah, man. If you bleed navy blue and orange, you family here. Bear down. Hit that like and subscribe and support the channel.
For sure. All right, brothers. I appreciate y'all showing up and showing out.
Yes,
and
sir.
I'll catch y'all on the next go round.
For sure.
Down, baby.
BTA.
That's the best way to close the show right there. I wish